shit I am. Good shit this is.
Well. As Lando Calrissian would say, what have we here? It has been a good fucking minute since the last time we were live on Sessions on Dagobah. I think I was sick as fuck the last time we were on here.
You were going through it last time, dude. You were like, my lungs.
My lungs, my nose. I mean, I'm still going through it, but thanks, spring, seasonal allergies. I fucking hate it here.
Spring allergies are not welcome. They are not welcome here. We must purge them. Order 66.
But you know who is welcome here? Our good friend. I gotta look up how to pronounce his fucking name because he was just created this morning. Mr.
Yes.
John. Damn it. John Fabrinaros. Your favorite fake Star Wars glup shitto. Go follow him, John dat Favorinos.
You got to share the Instagram page here. You got to get a little screenshot of that.
I guess I do.
Shameless plug for our friend. We've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, since he was, I wasn't the first to meet him, obviously. It was Nerd and Wrath and Sklee. They've been his day ones. But
I mean, he's kind of going through it at the moment. But yeah. But Outer Rim, how have you been?
I've been good, man. Thank you for asking. I have been so busy. No surprise, I haven't posted anything on YouTube in 2 months.
I forgot you existed.
Honestly, yeah. Somehow I got one more subscriber though, which is crazy. So someone's thinking of me. But yeah, no, I've been just super busy. I went to Japan in March for like 8-9 days. So that was part of my hiatus from YouTube a little bit. And then just since I've been back, I've been so busy with my job and a lot of things, trying to get more licenses, certifications, studying for some exams, and just I travel a lot for work too.
Nerd.
Hey, you don't say that. But yeah, I've been good though overall. Everything's been good. Just so super busy. I'm loving Maul though.
So dude, I can't wait for us to get into that. Oh my fucking god!
Because that's the only Star Wars thing I think I've really been into in really this year, right?
I mean, to be fair, it's the only Star Wars thing we really have. So
yeah, I've kind of moved away from news, rumors, and stuff for now, just because if I'm not posting about it a day or two after I hear about it, it's already old news. And I've been really busy with that. But how have you been, man? You've been more active just online in general and outside of YouTube.
We've just been saving up. We got the Mando and Grogu premiere in May, which I'm going up to go see that with Wrath and Sklee. And then the month after that, we got ICCC. And a month after that, nice little trip up to Minnesota for a concert. So that's in August. Either way, wow. I got a fucking packed ass fucking bro. It's I've got a shit ton of things booked and no plans or funds to really support them. I'm just kind of going by ear. So yeah.
All right. Who are you seeing in concert?
Suicide Boys.
Yo, I love Suicide Boys, dude.
It'll be my third time seeing them. It'll be my girl's first time seeing them. So it's going to be very, very fun.
Dude, that's so funny because it's now that I know you, but also just looking at you, you're totally a Suicide Boys fan. Oh my God.
What can I say, bro? Ruby be killing it.
Yeah, dude, you are Ruby, bro. You're South Carolina Ruby. Oh my God. And they're from New Orleans, so fellow Southerners. Oh man. But so, dude, we're back. We're here hanging at Yoda's hut. It's another sesh. Sounds like you're coughing because you probably hit something. What is it?
Fuck if I know. When do I ever know the names of the strains that I'm smoking, bro?
Well, I mean, then what's the method of consumption here?
Oh, a little dabarooskies with the good old nectar collector, like always. The occasional vape, but I ain't got no vape. I got a drop sour savers geek bar though. That's nicotine though, and it says "May the pulse be with you."
You're such a fucking nerd.
Hey man, it literally says it.
Hey man, that's another thing. That's how ingrained Star Wars is in society, man. It's even in your disposable vapes.
Hey bro, I'm all for it. I love that shit.
Hey man, just you and your death sticks.
Trying to get off of them. We're trying.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not an easy road to get off cigs. It's just tough, man. So, dude, 1 to 10, and so everyone who's watching, right? We got to talk about Maul, of course. But from 1 to 10, what are you rating Maul right now?
As of right now, dude, I'm going a solid 8.5.
Okay,
Episode
good.
5 really kind of tanks it, but luckily we got 4 more episodes, and if I come out of this with 9, like an 8.5, 9 out of 10, brother, I will be so fucking happy because I really don't see this show going down the last 4 episodes.
Feels like it's just picking up, honestly, right? And let's say all the obvious things first. The animation's amazing, right? This Clone Wars style art, I mean, it got so good over the years. Season 7, amazing. The Bad Batch just kept improving aspects of it. But then this is like another level of, I feel, color, and it's just so vibrant, but it's so well done and detailed. Like they really just have mastered this. So it looks amazing.
Bro, literally, we've talked about it so much on the Broken Tusk and just the watch parties. Like the animation style literally is like unfinished paintings. It looks dark and gritty and nasty. And when I say nasty, that's not a bad thing. Like I fucking love it.
It's like, ooh,
I
that
mean,
nasty. Like that.
dude, I literally glazed the lightsaber blades crackling whenever Maul is like intimidating Vario, which I fucking hate that little fucker. I don't understand how that guy's a syndicate leader, and I don't understand why he hasn't been fucking killed off yet. But other than that, the show is fucking, oh my god, brother. Just give me all 10 needles and inject it into all 10 of my fucking veins.
Damn, you only got 10 veins?
Yeah, bro. Years and years of death sticks will do that to you.
Shit, dude, you should see a doctor. Fuck.
They're just trying to give me cybernetics, bro, and nah, I'm with Dooku, brother. Can't be having that mixed cybernetic fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just make you Grievous?
Yeah, and exactly what happened to Grievous.
And then what happened to Anakin? Oh my god!
Speaking of the Broken Tusk, we got Mr. Wrath of Mandalore.
He's
going live on Whatnot here in about like 9 minutes. So if you hear Wrath in the background, eventually, that's why.
Ort. Thanks, Wom. Appreciate it.
Fucking Ben Quaternaros.
Dude,
oh my god.
Dude, I mean, if you were to spread his cheeks, I mean,
bro, I even told JT, like, after I posted the reel, I should have included a clip of Ben Quaternaros walking out to his pod racer from episode 1 Racer and Racer Revenge. Because when he's walking out, he has like the longest fucking legs, and it just makes no fucking sense of why.
I mean, he has the ideal male body we all strive for. That is unquestionable.
Maybe it was John. Well, see, him and Benny Q met up, and that we already talked about it, but we can now share the good old Instagram page.
I mean, I've never seen, John and Ben ever meet up in the same place,
Mr. John Favrinaros.
John Favrinaros.
Yeah, Buddy's kind of going through it. He did unfortunately get caught tampering with not only the other people's pod races, he also got caught stealing straight from the credit pile from the last Booty Eve Classic. Not Boonta Eve Classic. It's different.
He's like a weird sex freak?
Yeah, bro. It's fucking... I don't know, man. We're still coming out with, like, shit's still coming out about John Favorino. And, yeah. I don't know.
Damn. I mean, he was a good kid growing up. I don't know what happened. I
don't know, man. I just met him last night, so this is all like just now coming to light. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he was great to smoke with, but I don't know. He might be.
Oh, dude, you've gotten to smoke with him?
Yeah, dude, he's always packing. He got shit on deck, dude. What? He didn't smoke with you? Oh, wait. Okay, I guess you don't fuck.
No, bro. I literally met him last night, and then today he gets arrested.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you don't know him like I do. That was so funny, though, that clip. Honestly, can you play the clip? Like the
oh my god,
yes. Clip?
One sec. Oh my god. That shit had me, dude. There was two of them. There's two clips that I edited and I put up.
Oh, and dude, there are some cool AI videos later that remind me in terms of clips I want to play later. But yeah, for anyone in the chat, I mean, I'm sure all of you watch Broken Tusk, but that clip from your podcast, was it last night?
Yeah, it was from last night.
Dude, that was just roll the clip. Roll the clip.
I'm gonna fucking die.
If you stretch John,
could you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, one sec. Let me go back. We'll also share that one too,
bro. If you stretch John Favreau's cheeks out like long and really, you would make.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What?
Not those cheeks, my brother.
What the fuck did I just come back to? What is this?
That's why I did. That's why I did this.
You have to look about homoerotic theories and Grogu and Mando. Is that what I missed? I missed you guys having.
What kind of Ben Quadneros do you know that has super long booty cheeks, brother, man?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I leave this podcast for 15 fucking minutes, and you guys are talking about fucking stretching Dave Filoni's ass cheeks apart and fucking Ben Quadneros.
I'm not John Favreau's cheeks apart.
Shit!
It's not. It's not. Shut up, Chris is totally in pocket.
I mean, fuck, I love spoilers, but I'm not fucking the directors. God damn, boys.
Hey, I'm trying to get free tickets.
You don't have to fucking spread anybody's ass cheeks, though.
Okay, but do you see the vision, though? Like, if you took just do this, right? Just do this. And, like, make him, like, the shape of a carrot. It's been flat now. Bro, if you stretch.
The whole clip just makes me dumber. I mean, and for the best ways possible. I mean, first off, JT, that was hilarious. And then, even though it's not funny to anyone else, but to me, like, the first thing Wrath says is something come back, and I'm inappropriate. So I'm like, wait, now we're talking about spreading cheeks, and now we're talking about coming on backs. I'm like, oh my god, not what he meant. Sklee is just trying to mog everybody in the bottom left corner, playing with his lightsabers, and you're laughing over there. It sounds like a bad pump back.
Bro, it's the fucking but do you see the vision though and Rat's
Do you see the
reaction? It
vision?
kills me every fucking time.
Especially when you edit it where he's upside down. That's absolutely hilarious.
And then this one, we
I
had
asked this question.
good old Ricky pop on last night. Shout out Pop the Bounty Collector.
Shout out, Pop.
Shout out this sexy egghead of a human being, Wrath of Mandalore.
Early and nobody can answer it. Who am I? You ready?
He hasn't watched the sequels.
Hold on. I got you.
I envy you, Ricky.
You watching, Ricky?
Yeah.
Not about Luke Skywalker.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense now.
Why did Sklees say that
Okay.
like a Republican
Luke
old
Skywalker.
white man in the South?
Fuck,
Someone,
not
someone edited in the Microsoft show.
Not my Luke Skywalker.
The way you said it, though, you know, it's like, not my beer. That's not my beer I drink.
Bro, this is what makes it even better. Is we were talking about leaks for Mando and Grogu that Sklee got through Google Gemini. Still don't understand how that works. But
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like we talked about this last night. If I had a freaking nickel every time I asked AI, which I don't, but if I did ask AI to give me a fan theory and it was correct, it would probably be wrong. The leak would be wrong. It would be wrong.
but Wrath didn't want to hear any of the leaks. So he muted himself and he walked away from the computer and he literally just comes back to JT saying, yeah, dude, if you just stretched Jon Favreau's cheeks out.
I mean, what is okay? So, I mean, we haven't made a persona for it, but is it Jon Favreau as stretched out Ben Quaterneros or Dave Filoni cuck chair? Who wins in a fight?
I'm going with with John Favorinos.
In a battle,
Favorinos.
that's right. Because yeah, it makes sense. The Filoni cuck chair I made would probably not win in a fight. Hence him being a cuck chair. Oh, I gotta find that now. That's like one of my. Is that my last video thumbnail?
It might be. You need to make a whole Instagram meme page dedicated to the
for Filoni cuck chair. For Filoni cuck chair, just for where Kathy can sit.
Shout out Bryant Collectibles. He was there last night with the whole Quaterneros thing.
Nice. But dude, back to Maul. I don't think I could right now call Filoni a cuck. I don't think I can right now. But don't worry, don't forget about all of his past transgressions. However, dude, this show has been so good so far. I mean, the music is great. Maul is fantastic. It's everything so far I want to see out of Maul. And this really actually made me happy to watch Star Wars again. Like, it's very reassuring of what I like. Made me very reassured of like, this is why we like Star Wars. Like, you know, it's not entirely like, you know, part of the Skywalker story of like the hero's journey, right? The mythos to and the lessons. But this is like the type of Star Wars I do want to see, though, right? Something related to Jedi and Sith, something that is combat heavy, the Force. It ties into some political intrigue, right? Because, you know, the Empire's there. You know, I'm not trying to watch everything like Andor, you know, which it's still good quality, but like this is this type of Star Wars I want to see. This feels like a Legends book brought to life.
Dude, literally. I'm at a loss for words for everything about this series. From the sound design, I mean, Spybot literally is carrying the Shadow Collective on his back. I mean,
Yeah.
every scene
Yeah.
with Spybot is just like 10 times better just because he shows up.
Oh yeah. No, and it makes me like really understand when George's like favorite characters are pretty much the droids.
Yeah.
I see why. Like even Two Boots, bro. Even Two
Dude,
Boots. I like Two Boots. Like I'm not even
I hope
mad
he
at
gets
him
a
for calling
redemption
Empire.
arc.
Well, dude, I was laughing.
I hope Two Boots
I was-
gets a redemption arc
Dude, I was
because
laughing so hard because the fucking Imperial officer pretty much just said, "Yo, fuck your shoes, bro." He's like literally, and Two Boots like looks sad.
that's
Like,
what I'm saying, bro. Like I wasn't cool with Two Boots calling the Empire. But then when the guy was like, "Hey, those aren't regulation. Get rid of them." And he just looks down and he like his facial expression doesn't change, but you can tell that he's sad.
he's
And I
kind of
was like, "Bro, oh no, man. I
It's
hope
like
he
when
gets
you're
the
in-
redemption arc he deserves, man."
that's like when it's like it's like the weird kid and who has like some crazy outfit or some shoes and they wear it all the time. That's like, they just like they wear that every fucking day. And someone finally tells them like, "Yo, your shoes are not cool, bro."
Bro, what's crazy is I didn't realize that he was actually wearing boots. I thought they
Yeah,
just
I didn't know
called
that
him
either.
Two Boots.
I didn't know that either. I was like, okay, like I get something with boots, but maybe it's because of the type of droid they are,
Yeah, I was figuring like droid model, or maybe maybe he had like I don't know, paint defect on his fucking feet, or maybe
No,
I,
he's
I, I,
legit wearing
I don't know, bro. I was not expecting the
Why
droid to
does a
actually be
bro-
wearing boots.
Why does a droid need to wear boots?
Hey, I don't know, but I'm fucking here for it. Like I'm here for the weird Star Wars shit when it fucking makes sense or when it makes me laugh and it makes me feel happy inside, and that falls under the made me laugh and made me feel happy inside when I saw it.
What's the name of the cop again?
Lawson.
First off, Lawson holding down the law. Great, whoever thought of that? Ironically funny. But I guess was this the Star Wars version of Dora and Boots?
Fuck you.
Don't cancel me for that. But
Oh my god. Fuck you. That was such a terrible joke.
I'm sorry. I'm already halfway through my bourbon, so it's coming out. It's going crazy. But dude, I mean, I really don't have many nitpicks. I really want to hear about your episode 5. But before you get into it, dude, just gotta say, the reason why I love the character of Maul, and we'll get into the details, but the reason why I loved the character of Maul so much, and I was worried that this was gonna be like Maul overload, because we have been getting a lot of Maul since they brought him back in Clone Wars, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy, but he really is the best avenue. He's a portal into this side of the galaxy. He's the best portal into these type of stories, right? Like he's very much the reason why we could see the underground, the syndicates, right? Why we could still see stuff related to the Force, why we could still learn things about potentially the Sith or how the Force works from his point of view and get that crazy action and awesome stories where like it feels like other parts of Star Wars, Lucasfilm has not figured out how to transport us into this side of the world. They just either are like talking about boring Imperial shit or really dumb Jedi stories and how they hate the Jedi. So
Yeah.
Maul's been a godsend so far.
Well, have you seen like shit like people like Screen Rant and a couple of other like the big headliner like pop culture cover people, whatever you want to call them?
Yeah.
Fucking like a bunch of these like reporters are saying like what I've kind of said, like this show is what the Acolyte should have been.
Yes. 100%. This like Acolyte when it was originally told to us years before it came out, right? It's hey, this is going to be a show from the point of view of the Sith, right? And it's going to dive more into a lot of those themes and maybe more about their order But then it just turned into that was just a facade, just to say, hey, here's a shitty story about why the Jedi suck, and Leslie Headland's therapy session about her father. Right? It's like, oh, you almost had me there, motherfuckers. Yeah, no, this
Yeah,
is
but
what
this-
Acolyte should have been.
I mean, this show's literally taking me by surprise since episode 1 because I mean, I've talked about it. I'm literally a broken record when it comes to talking about this fucking show because I literally talked about it last night, and then every time I've popped onto other people's podcasts, we all know I was not very. I wasn't intrigued by this show. I was more skeptical than anything. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah.
They're going to do a Maul show. And then Sam Witwer's comments came out about Maul being scared of the Empire and shit. I'm like, really? That's how you got to phrase it? And I even said back then, I was like, I'm probably looking in way too into it. And maybe I'll be wrong. And so far, I've been wrong. Every fucking episode has blown my expectations out of the water. And that's kind of what I want Lucasfilm to do now. Like, I don't want them to undersell their marketing because they've shit the bed with Mando and Grogu's marketing.
Oh, dude,
Like,
yeah.
they've just completely shit the bed with that. But like, if Mando and Grogu makes me eat my fucking words, and they continue to make me like kind of be skeptical of projects, like, ooh, I don't know how that one's gonna work, and then it fucking just blows my fucking mind. That's what I want. That's what Star Wars has always done. Nobody expected Star Wars to be what it was back in 1977. No one knew what the fuck it was. And then when they came out, they're like, oh my God. People like Roger Ebert were saying that it was an outer body experience. Give me that in present day. It should not be that hard.
I mean, you're never going to have everyone be happy. Now, we're of the age we are, understanding that we love the prequels, right? And people who loved the original trilogy didn't feel that out of body experience even when it came to the prequels, right? And now we look back in hindsight like, oh wow, like a lot of people now are saying like they really are a lot better than what people thought back in the early mid 2000s. But still, no one says that it's a bad, like, oh, it destroyed the brand type deal. And then what we've seen the last 10 years is mostly misses. And yeah, now we've lowered the bar so much, but even if the bar was still high, I think this Maul show would be right up there in terms of being loved,
No doubt.
No doubt. I mean, no doubt. It's done really well. This is also what I was hoping the Ahsoka show was going to kind of be in terms of like storytelling and quality wise through and through, but from episode 1 to the season finale, right? Like, because Ahsoka is honestly kind of like maybe like the flip side of this, right? Ahsoka could be a portal into this cool aspect of the Star Wars universe, which is more force related, prophecy, all these deep, sweaty force lore stuff, maybe more so from the light side point of view. But it didn't really follow through with that 100% in its first season. So I'm happy to see Maul has banger after banger after banger.
Bro. I mean, it still can go one of two ways. It can be banger after banger after banger for the last 4 episodes, but or it could go fucking south and they go the route of Vader showing up and looking like a bitch because he can't take care of Maul, and then Maul getting away somehow because fucking pocket sand or some shit. I don't know. I really just don't want Vader to show up in this fucking show at all. I really don't. I love the mysterious aspect of in Rebels when Vader shows up and he's like, "Oh fuck, I got to get the hell up out of here." Like I don't need everything explained. Like that's one thing with this show. Like it's cool that we get to see more of Maul's story, but I feel like Maul should be one of those characters that just randomly pops up, does something, and then has to start over again. up until his death at Kenobi's hands, because I don't give a fuck what that fucking screenwriter says. Did you see that, by the way,
No.
Outer Rim?
No.
One of the screenwriters for this show was doing an interview, and somebody brought up the mall death in Rebels, and was like, "Oh, could he potentially survive? Could he have potentially survived that?" And he's like, we don't know. We're focusing on this time period right now, and I really fucking hope that they don't fucking retcon that.
Oh yeah, I think Thor Skywalker. I have it saved for like watch later. He sounds like he has like 1 or 2 videos about this topic, about how hopefully Maul isn't going to retcon things in that are supposed to happen after it, whether it's in Rebels or whatnot. But then also even specifically that scene, because I mean I love Maul, but I also love that he has an end, and I think the end they did finally give him was amazing.
I mean, I don't see how the hell he could survive, considering they said that Kenobi gave him a proper Jedi funeral. And
Yep.
what do Jedi do with the bodies?
They burn that bitch.
They follow through, unlike Anakin on Mustafar. So
Damn. Yeah. But yeah, no. Oh,
what up,
what's up?
SPC?
How we doing, dude?
Bryant, you're so fucking right. Animation never fail. I mean, look at like the look of the animation doesn't fail, but the story kind of fails, because Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Underworld, not the best. And then if you look at Rebels, it's like 90% filler. But when it does hit, it hits. But this is just the best animation that
What,
they've
bro?
done
You
all
hate
around.
you hate Resistance or something?
I've never even seen fucking Resistance.
I saw 2 episodes of it, like when it first came out, and immediately I was like, "This shit ain't for me." It was so bad. It was so
I
bad.
mean, did it at least try to like bridge the gap in the sequels or some shit like that?
What is it? You know the Asian senator in Ahsoka?
Yeah.
It's like his son or some shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why do I
Yeah.
care about some senator's son?
Yeah, and the senator's a dick.
I mean, that's what I'd be saying about Mando and Grogu. I'm like, who the fuck cares about Rada the Hutt? Who the fuck cares about Embo?
yeah, but he's voiced by Jeremy Allen White. Isn't that cool?
I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't even know why that matters. It's so stupid. Then the train of thought just left the station. But
I mean, fuck. Bill Hader apparently voices BB-8, and I didn't know that.
what
but,
fur?
What?
What fur? Do you know that clip?
I do not.
It's Bill Hader and Trey Parker, because they're both like do stuff on South Park, and it's a clip. And Bill Hader he's also on SNL, right? I'm thinking of the right guy.
Yeah.
So he does a lot
The
of
dude
voices
that
on
does
South
the
Park.
Jabba impressions.
Yeah. So he does a lot of voices on South Park, and there's just one clip. It's like behind the scenes clip, and it's like the old farmer cattle rancher guy, and Bill Hader voices like the guy with like the big head, the small like black sunglasses, and like the bandana and shit.
I did not know that. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, or something like that, or it's some other country guy, I forget. But it's when the cowboy, the cattle ranger guy is talking about like, yeah, there's this gentleman, and he goes up on the stage and he strums his guitar, and then he just shits his britches. and Bill Hader character, and he just goes, "What fur?" it's a funny ass clip. No one's gonna think it's funny because I'm describing it awfully, but he's BB-8.
Yeah, he recorded lines for BB-8, not like actual lines, obviously, but like he did like the warbles and like the and all that shit, and then they like did it digitally for 8 and 9.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I like him. So, and I like BB-8. Like I think BB-8's a fun, cute droid.
BB-8 was fun and cute until they released Battlefront 2 and they made him a playable character. And now I have nightmares because fuck that droid.
Why would you want to play as a droid?
You tell me. A lot of people love to fucking play as him.
How do you like kill people?
Very efficiently, because everybody, as soon as you get on the maps, bro, like if somebody's playing as BB-8, they're just coming up behind you and zapping you and fucking wrapping you up and fucking then you're dead.
That's not how the Force works.
Well,
Oh
also
my God.
remember you can bleed kyber crystals through just touching them and being very mad. So
I saw like a video or a clip about that, and I should have saved it because it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts, and it doesn't change my thoughts either. But it was like bleeding a kyber crystal it's not difficult for everyone, and it did give a good reference, but it was saying how like it's only difficult for those who are not 100% on board internally with going to the dark side. So the reason why it's so hard for Vader in the comic is because there's still Anakin in him, right? There's still a little bit of light in him.
well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to be conflicted, I mean, that's the whole explanation of why Kylo Ren has the crackly saber.
Yep.
Is because he was so fucking conflicted that it literally cracked his crystal.
Exactly.
And I'm fine with that.
Exactly.
I'm fine with like, if so, like Dagan Gera, the motherfucker literally. Wait, that's his name, right? Or is it Bode? Whichever one is from the High Republic that gets let out of like whatever in Jedi.
And that's who I forget his name, but the one with the one arm.
Like he comes out and he just I don't really know much I don't know much about his story or what exactly happened because I haven't played the game all the way through. So from what I gather, he was put in like carbonite or whatever by the Jedi Order and then forgotten and then thawed out, and then he was very angry, which is very rightfully so.
He was already angry in the story because it was a whole thing. But yeah, like that's the character I was going to reference, that where this only way this theory makes sense is because of that character, is because he was very sure that he was going to abandon the light and use the dark side. So he just like pulls out the crystal, literally just closes his hand over it. Boom. It's fucking red. And then he has a red blade, right? Like no.
Yeah, that was intentional. Yeah. The shit in the Acolyte, she did not know that happened. And I'm sorry. Yeah. What kind of metal did fucking Soul make his lightsaber out of that it survives all that shit in episodes 5 and 8? Actually, survives all of the series and then gets a giant gaping hole from being thrown against a rock? I'm sorry. I don't fucking buy that. Not also, whatsoever.
I don't know how the saber would have functioned without the crystal correctly in place. That's the other thing. Also, if the kyber crystal is exposed, and if I'm going to use any logic from what the sequels showed us with Kylo's crack crystal,
well,
wouldn't the saber blade then start jutting out of the other part of the crystal where her hand was too? Like, wouldn't it be leaking out per se? Where like that makes no sense.
This is what Disney did with the lightsabers. I don't know what to fucking tell you there, bud.
Rian Johnson masterpiece. That was hilarious. Oh my god. But yeah, but I would say was it Osha? Right?
Yeah.
Her bleeding of the crystal for a multitude of reasons still doesn't make sense. And even in the context of the story, I think 9 out of 10 people are like, why the fuck she didn't kill Soul. Like you're like I people be like, oh, it's because he killed her mother, and it's like, but like her mom was a bad person. Like it's just like her reasons for killing Soul are still just not justified. I mean, you rewatched the show and now you're not 100% a hater of it. So you tell me, am I out of pocket?
It just, bro, there's so many fucking plot holes that just don't make sense. And I mean, in my opinion, bro, like, yeah, if I found out somebody like my mentor or whatever, like killed my fucking mom, yeah, I'm gonna be pissed, and I can't necessarily exactly say what I would do in real life. But as far as like that situation goes, she probably was going to kill him, but the whole bleeding of the crystal thing, it doesn't make sense.
It's okay.
It just doesn't fucking I don't know, man. I genuinely don't fucking know.
Okay, so before we go too deep down the Acolyte rabbit hole, which will be a bad rabbit hole to go down, tell me about Maul episode 5. Why was that not a standout good episode for you? Why was that kind of honestly
Okay.
maybe a drop in the bad bucket?
You literally just got caught up watching the episodes right before we went live. Tell me what happens in that episode.
Not a lot that I could actually even really say specifically, because to me it all one right now kind of bleeds into one watching for the last like 3-4 episodes. But yeah, no, you're right.
Bro's not dedicated to the cause. He's not watching every Monday at 3 a.m.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. You know, I'm picking my nose and eating it. Yeah, no. So yeah, you're right. But then again, I'm gonna rewatch them again, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, I know not every episode's going to be action-packed, fucking lightsaber battles, which, by the way, the lightsaber battles in this show, I fucking love
they're
them.
so good. They're so good.
But
even
when the entire episode revolves around Lawson getting interrogated, and we don't see the interrogation, which, to be fair, we don't really see any interrogations in Star Wars like that. Aside from in Clone Wars, when what was it? Cad Bane, and there was a couple of other times that like Mace and Obi-Wan and Anakin like kind of teamed up to like force mind trick people or to get information out of them. But fucking, I don't know, dude. There was just something about like this being the big like, oh, he's getting interrogated. What happened to the captain? And then we just don't see anything. I mean, yeah, we get to see Marak go through his little journey, and JT doesn't like it. He doesn't like that Marak has force psychometry, but I kind of like it because to me it's a newer ability. I'm sure it's been around and just called something different back in the EU during the Lucas era. But it's new to me and I like it. I don't want a lot of people to be able to use it.
Yeah.
So I am with him on there, but it kind of just adds to that mystery of like what I mentioned earlier with Maul running away from Vader. It's like, who's Marak? Why does he have force psychometry? Will we find out who Marak is? Probably not. And I'd really honestly don't care to find out who Marak is.
Yeah, he's just an inquisitor. Yeah,
he's just somebody who just so happens to have a rare force ability. I mean, I don't know what else you fucking want from me.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the psychometry, I'm with you. I kind of like that. I'm seeing it because I think in the way I conceptualize the force and how you're connected to everything around you, right? Everything around you because of the force might be able to tell a story, and those who are maybe strong enough can access that. Now, of course, I don't want every single person having it, but I also don't think everyone who has the Force is going to be strong enough in the Force either.
Yeah, no, like if they keep doing these shows where like Inquisitors show up, like do not make every Inquisitor be able to do that. Make that only specific to Marok. Why? Who knows? Who fucking knows why? Who cares?
Maybe Grand Inquisitor, maybe like First Sister.
I really only want it to just be Marok.
Yeah, I mean, it could be cool, right? But yeah, I mean, we need to learn more about the abilities, you know, in terms of that. But I mean, other Inquisitors haven't done it, so hopefully they don't have more Inquisitors do it. But I mean, I'm happy to see Marok in the show for a little bit when they like ran away from Marok like the first time. He didn't use his helicopter blade. So for half a second, because this is like a year after the Empire took over, right?
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, maybe they didn't invent the helicopter sabers yet. That awesome. And then later when he's fighting them on that train in the tunnel, he like pulled it out and it was spinning. And I'm like, oh. Like, God damn it.
I know a lot of people don't like the spinning lightsaber blades. I'm kind of indifferent to them because it's like it's a different design. I don't like them flying. Lightsabers.
I don't like them flying.
That's where I do draw the line. That's I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. But Wrath brought it up last night when we were doing a little recap of Maul. Like when Marok starts spinning the lightsaber and Maul just gets pissed. He's like, okay, you got your fancy little automatic spinning saber, bitch. I invented this shit back in 1999. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm the one who put my arm straight out and I go 1 blade, 2 blade. I didn't, and then I spun it. You know, back in my day, you would just spin that shit yourself. You know.
Now, yes, I know within Star Wars lore, obviously, saber staffs have been a thing since, honestly, probably like the proto sabers. But as far as us seeing double-bladed lightsabers, Darth Maul was the first fucking
I don't even know if it would have been around on a proto saber, right? Because the bottom of the saber hilt had to be connected to a battery.
That's true. Well, you never fucking know, bro. They were doing weird shit back in the day.
Yeah, man, they were imbuing swords with the Force and shit. Fucking loonies.
Shut the fuck up.
but you know, it makes sense that, you know, the first time we saw with Maul is because, you know, the Jedi had at that point in lore abandoned the double-sided lightsaber because they saw it more as a dark side. Exar Kun. Shut Exar Kun. They saw
was it a Junta Paul? I forget who had the double-bladed blue lightsaber. That was a Sith.
I think it was Exar Kun. Let me see. Let's go Exar Kun lightsaber. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, double-bladed lightsabers in terms of lore, and I think it's probably mostly in Legends where this is, because I think we're going pretty far back.
It was Exar Kun.
It was, right? Good. Okay, that's what I thought. Double-bladed lightsabers were seen as a forbidden type of saber eventually by the Jedi. There were times during the Old Republic where Jedi had double-bladed lightsabers.
We literally see in the Old Republic the cinematics.
Yes,
like
that's what I'm referencing.
The Zabrak. And oh my god, bro.
It's awesome, but it eventually became outlawed by the Jedi because I think the style of fighting became too vicious when you use the double-sided lightsaber. You know, I mean, just by certain forms of lightsaber combat are not approved by the Jedi because they could be too violent, which might bring out the dark side in you more than if you use one of the normal 1 or 2 separate blade forms.
What was it? Makashi? Makashi was looked down upon if you use that by the Jedi because they didn't like Dooku using it or his curved lightsaber hilt because they felt that it was too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, the curved lightsaber hilt in the Star Wars universe is seen as the superior hilt for
signature look of superiority.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it was seen as the superior hilt in terms of how well you could maneuver your blade because of the way you can grip the saber. I mean, that's why Darth Bane had the curved hilt, and you can get more leverage on it as well. So, but that's why the Jedi didn't like it either. Because I mean, if you can just go nuts with the saber, they were like, you seem a little bad, buddy.
Yeah, because the lightsaber was only supposed to be used in terms of self-defense and protecting like the people of the Republic. So for like people like Dooku, Makashi, that focused on saber to saber combat. Who does saber to saber except for the Sith and the dark side?
Exactly. Also, Makashi, from what I've gathered, is a very offensive type of stance, that type of style. So if you're not just playing defense, protecting those of the Republic, why do you have to be so aggressive and offensive? Right? It's also one of the reasons why, I mean, Anakin was one of the, if not the best duelist of all time, but it's because he didn't always play defense. He mostly played offense.
Yeah.
Right. And, and then that's also why Vapad, which only Mace Windu was allowed to do when he created it. But it's because it took so many of those Makashi type attacks into it. But he was able to control his dark side, right?
Dude, you would think that Jem So would be the one that they would have to look out for because that's the passionate, heavy strikes.
Who knows, right? I would love to get more of a deep dive onto saber combat styles, and I would love to learn more about when they actually outlawed some of them, right? Like, I would love to hear the reason why, because clearly they used it for thousands of years already, up to that point, up to the middle of the Old Republic era.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is what I love about Maul. We can actually just talk about Star Wars. We can actually just nerd out and geek out about lore and everything, and we're not talking about stupid decisions. Like even episode 5. Okay, it's a little bit of a slower episode. We're here looking at Lawson.
Oh, dude, me ragging on episode 5 doesn't mean that it's a bad episode. It still visually looks great. The sound design is fucking amazing. I just don't like it. It's nothing happens story-wise. And I know that they said that there's no filler episodes, but I think they lied. I think that is going to be the only filler episode because, bro, this shit's literally the next episode ramped up.
Oh my god, that next episode ramped up. I mean, it's keep me on the edge of my seat 110%. And I just love seeing Maul during this time period. And I love seeing, me, I'm like always connecting it to like before and in the future. And dude, this man has been starved for an apprentice all the way until Rebels. Like, it's actually insane.
So I'm kind of glad that you brought up the apprentice thing because I did kind of had a realization last night on the Broken Tusk. What if they subvert our expectations and Devin does not join Maul like at all?
Okay. And who do you think it would
honestly, I don't know. I'm a little concerned that Daki hasn't died yet, her master. So I don't know. I could see it. I've talked to a few people where they're like, oh, well, Devin's going to turn and she's going to kill the master, or the Inquisitors are going to kill the master, or Maul's going to kill the master. And that's going to be like the master's death is just going to be the breaking point of Devin. But like, what if that never happens?
Right? Yeah. What if it like Maul is just in so pursuit of her to be his apprentice that it maybe, because they're going to subvert it, it just won't be her. Right?
Like I could just see that happening.
Now,
like,
do we know if it's going to be a multi-season show or is it a one-time?
It was already greenlit for a season 2 before episode 1 even dropped.
Okay, because I will say because they're starting it 1 year post Order 66, you could have this run for 3, 4, 5 seasons, and you could even do it like year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, or spread it out a little, right?
Okay, well, let's see. Fucking Solo is what, 10 years after Revenge
10.
of this?
Yeah.
It's 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to see like gaps really filled in with Maul's story. I think it would be cool to see him like try to rebuild the syndicates and try to get his apprentice. That fails, and then I don't know what they would do for a season 2, unless season 2 is just a continuation of season 1. And at the end of season 2 he fails, and then we don't see him for a couple of years until the ending of Solo, where he's the leader of fucking Crimson Dawn again, because he already had his collective, he already had his Shadow Collective. Like that was already his thing in season 7 of the Clone Wars, and he lost that on the Siege of Mandalore. Because I wasn't paying attention, I thought that this show was going to be him like taking over the syndicates to get that one collective syndicate. But Vario said at the in episode 1 or 2 that Maul had already lost his collective syndicate.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
they all betrayed
okay.
him. And then he repeated it again when Maul was like talking to the Pike leader in episode 6, right? You know,
Yeah.
He's like, I came to you for refuge, and you tried to kill me. You know. So, I mean, the reason why I bring up like, is it a multi-episode show? Because I could see it where he might not get her as the apprentice this season, but for season 2, that could be what happens. But I know the show in general should end with at least him solidifying the syndicate is now under one rule, one management.
That's for sure going to be the end goal of this show. I think Maul trying to get an apprentice is just a side quest.
Yeah. I wonder what I was thinking. What if, and who knows, because they haven't hinted at it, and honestly, I don't really want it to happen, but I was like, what if Lawson's son somehow becomes Force sensitive and he becomes Maul's apprentice? Because he knows nothing. His mom works for the Empire. His dad is now against the Empire.
I don't want. I just don't see that happening. Buddy's a lacrosse player.
Total. He's a laxer, bro. No, you're right. I mean, the more I thought about it, I was like, probably not. But I was like, damn, he's seen Maul and Devin now, like, fight together. And his whole world just got turned upside down. It's like now he knows the Empire is really fucked up. And they've kind of started to take everything from him.
Which, by the way, his mom's a piece of fucking shit.
Dude, why did I, for a half second, I was like, is his mom Morgan Elsbeth?
You're not wrong.
Like
her character design does look a little Morgan Elsbethy.
Yeah, I was like, probably not. But yeah,
like she doesn't look like Tales of the Empire Morgan Elsbeth. She looks like older Morgan Elsbeth from Ahsoka, just animated.
Yes. Yeah. No, like she kind of does. And also, like, is this how she started in the Empire? And then even though she maybe had her Night Sister goals all along, but still, like, she met somebody, had a kid. Who knows? Probably not.
That would be such a fucking crazy plot twist.
Right?
Holy fuck, bro.
And then that's how Lawson's son is Force sensitive, because his mom's a fucking Night Sister.
Which this kind of has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I mean, it has to do with Maul, but I did have a little bit of a Star Wars theory moment in the first 4 episodes when he keeps toying with Devin.
Yeah.
Because our little project, I forgot what the working title is. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want me to just say it?
I think it was like the Phantom Path or something like that.
Yep. That was it. Yeah.
But little project me and Outer Rim were working on, I was getting a lot of vibes from what we wrote in our script, and I was like,
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So was I. So was I. But I think that also just stands to the fact how I'll just say it well we wrote him.
Dude, honestly, I think it just kind of goes to show like how in tune we were with just writing that character.
Now, I mean, I have a note here from when I was like watching the series, right? And I was like, this show definitely leans a little bit more into the serious Maul than not as much of the manic teaser Maul, right? Like he's very serious in this, and he's not really like manic and or like teasing people, right? Like kind of like playing around, because there are
Well,
other
he's
versions.
still he's still teasing and toying, but it's not like what we've seen with like Ahsoka or what we've seen with Ezra.
Yeah,
It's kind of a mixture of like what you said, like the lax Maul, the kind of more just like stern,
yeah,
and like that's kind of like what we put with like what we're working with. And it just I really, really enjoyed it. But I did kind of have a little bit of a Star Wars theory moment. I was like, that's kind of sounds a little familiar from my script that I wrote here.
yeah.
But
But when
I'm
he talked
nowhere
about
I'm nowhere on fucking Lucasfilm's level. Like I'm nowhere near on their radar. Like I mean, there's people with like 200 subs out there getting invited out to Lucasfilm, and I'm not even on their fucking radar.
no
So,
way Lucasfilm would have seen. No way.
yeah, there's no way.
No way. No way. Someone that we gave access to the Google Doc would leak it to them. Also, they don't even have like access to do that. But well, I was kind of like comparing it too. I was like, okay, so like Armwall has these serious moments, but we definitely played more into the manic teaser.
Well, yeah, ours is also set like 7 years after this show. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So,
which
but
is really fantastic because we had no idea what this show was going to really have.
show wasn't
And
even
I feel like
announced.
we really don't even have to fucking change anything in our fanfic because it still lines up perfectly with what they've set up in canon.
100%. It's 100% what lined up with what's set in canon. Even with this, that's also why we did it a few years later. But we also wrote it before the show was announced, which was crazy. What else? I mean, I think everything still holds up extremely well. I probably wouldn't change anything. One thing I do like though is like when he talked about like being under the heel of the Empire, right? In this show, I was like, oh, that kind of reminds me of the squashed like a bug line we have. And I'm like, okay, so we really nailed him according to how Lucasfilm writes him, because just they're not the same exact words, but it's the same message he's getting across. And I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah,
like
dude.
poetry, it rhymes.
And one thing I absolutely love that Sam Witwer's done is I messaged our voice actor guy for a project about it. He really adds like the Peter Serafinowicz like tone to his voice,
Yes, he
and I
does.
fucking love it, bro. Because you do hear elements of like Clone Wars Maul, but I'm getting like 90% Phantom Menace Maul, like where he's like, at last we will. I can't do a fucking Maul impression, so where he's like, at last we'll.
revenge on the Jedi.
Yeah. When he's talking on the balcony, like that's what I'm getting 90% of
Well,
this
because
show.
I mean, half of Maul scenes are in a dark room underground.
And Clone Force put it perfectly in a couple times that he's popped in alive or just we've been talking. Like this show makes Maul feel like the Phantom Menace.
Yes.
I mean, especially
Yes.
episode 3, bro. Like every episode that comes out, it's great and it's fantastic and just phenomenal and so many other fucking words that I could use to describe them. But everybody says like each episode is peak. I feel like the show peaked at episode 3, where he's talking in the shadows to Devin, and it's like cutting between him and Devin and Lawson and his son's lacrosse game. And I mean, it's kind of like a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation with that episode, because I really love the Maul and Devin stuff. And when it cuts away, I'm kind of like, yo, let's get back to this shit. But everything about episode 3 with Maul and Devin, like that, it peaked, bro. It fucking peaked.
Oh no, it's so good. And then I was like listening, I was like, okay, how is he talking to her about like abandoning the Jedi way and where it's gotten her and where it got the Jedi and how to like maybe move her to like join him and at least embrace the dark side. And it was one of those Star Wars theory moments, like you said, like, it sounds like, you know, so I was maybe that's what makes me love the episode more, because it's like this is in line with the character that we wrote.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not even a character that we write for or created. Like, we literally just made a fan film or a screenplay for a fan film, and literally everything is just lining up with how Sam and Dave treat him. And I really, the one thing I will, it's a nitpick. I don't like that Maul goes out and saves them on the train.
Yeah.
How many more times can this happen?
I mean, you know,
I mean, he
I
literally
wanted-
went from kicking Daki in the fucking chest to trying to kill him to, hey, I'm gonna save you guys from this fucking Inquisitor.
Well, it was saving her and Lawson's son from the Inquisitor.
Yeah, I mean, it was mainly about saving Devin, but
It was about saving Devin, yeah. So I want to know more about why he's so hellbent on an Inquisitor, not an ally. I mean, I'm so sorry. I mean, a Padawan or an apprentice. Why is he so hellbent on getting an apprentice, not just an ally? And you know, because there's that thing. He's like starved for an apprentice. Even when in Rebels, he is low-key starved for an apprentice. He wants Ezra to be his apprentice.
Well,
like,
it's because that the rule of 2 is ingrained into his mind, bro. Like, his literal goal is to take down Palpatine.
Is he still though under that mindset that he isn't a Sith, or is he still like holding on that he could do the Sith way but better?
I think it's the classic case of Sith apprentice wants to get his own apprentice, so that way he can take down the dude that trained him and betrayed him and murdered his family. And it just feels like a classic case of Sith apprentice wanting to take down the master. That's literally what it feels like.
Well, that's what all.
And no matter how much Maul tries to get away from that, that's what he knows. That was literally his life for how old was he? I've seen things on the internet that Maul was like 22 or something in the Phantom Menace. So you got to think, for 22 years, that's all he knew. And then he gets cut in half and he's like, I'm so pissed. I need to get revenge on fucking the dude that did this to me. And then he finds out that Palpatine's moved on. He's like, okay, he wants to move on. I'll move on and I'll take him down too.
So Maul's like 37 right now.
Really?
I mean, he was 22 in Phantom Menace, 10 years to episode 2, plus what, 4 years?
3 years for the Clone Wars.
3 years. So he's 36. And then 1 year after Revenge of the Sith. Damn, my dude's getting old. But let's see. But yeah, dude, that's what all this is. I realized that too watching the show. I was like, everything he's doing is purely just to get revenge on Sidious. Like, even up to when he gets killed by Obi-Wan, he's like, is it the Chosen One? Will he avenge us? Right? Like, everything he's done since episode 1 has been to get revenge on Darth Sidious.
Yeah, because I mean, I got to go back and rewatch Rebels, specifically like the Twilight Apprentice up to and like the Kenobi episodes are like what re-sparks that hatred for Kenobi, because I know it's always going to be there, but JT and a couple of other people have brought it up that he got his revenge on Kenobi. So he's not actively searching for Kenobi. He's not pissed off at Kenobi anymore because he killed Satine in front of Kenobi. That was his revenge. So like everything after that is definitely just trying to take down Sidious.
He's taking down Sidious. I mean, he's not going after Kenobi in the Rebels episodes to go after Kenobi. It's something that he saw when him and Ezra
That's right. That's
combined
right.
the two holocrons. It
Yeah,
brought it pretty much he got a vision.
It brought it back. It brought him
Yeah.
back to like, oh yeah, fucking Kenobi. Because okay, I'm remembering now.
But
I'm
I don't
fucking
even think it was because it's Kenobi. I think it's because the vision of the twin sons.
Yep.
In when you combine the Sith and Jedi holocrons together in that episode, showed him essentially, hey, the way of the future of what's going to bring down Sidious is somewhere on a planet with two suns, and it probably told him Tatooine. And essentially, Maul goes looking for that because that's what he was shown, and he finds Kenobi. He finds Kenobi there. So then he goes,
no, because when he's on Tatooine, he does the whole I can see him in the splinter of my mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi.
oh yeah. Well, okay. So I'm not getting the details in the right order, but like he gets brought there, right? And then yeah, he sees Splinter in my mind's eye. It's Kenobi. So something about taking down Sidious has to do with Kenobi, and he still hates Kenobi, but it's more about something connected to the planet with twin suns and Kenobi leads to Sidious's downfall. I need to figure out what the fuck it is. And once he actually sees it is Kenobi there, and he's like on his shit, as Sam Witwer says in that great interview, like, oh, this isn't a hermit. This is some guy that's like on the top of his game right now. He then is like,
which is what he should have been in his own show, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, so he's still got like 9-10 years to get good at it again. But yeah, he then was like, oh, you're protecting something, and this is probably a someone who is going to be the one that's going to avenge us, right? And Kenobi's like, yep. Now die, old man. Like,
then he proceeds to burn his body, and then he comes back because he's angry.
Isn't that so? That's so crazy though. If I was Maul, I think I'd be so pissed. Like, I hate the Jedi. Don't give me a Jedi's death. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, it kind of plays into like what I say about like Rey should have kept the Palpatine name. Like, that's just like the ultimate last slap in the face. Like, this whole time, Maul hated the fucking Jedi, and then he gets a Jedi's funeral. It's like, oh, Palpatine did all this terrible shit in the world, and now Palpatine is running the Jedi Order. Like, what? That is the ultimate slap in the face to Palpatine right there.
Yeah, but you have to remember for the sequels,
good ideas don't exist.
Well, it was more so put a chick in it and make it gay. So, oh, you're a Skywalker, that corny ass gay shit.
I mean,
Like,
if they wanted to put a chick in it and all that, they could have just done it with Leia. But
yeah, exactly. But I'm actually happy they didn't do it with Leia, because looking back at the time when the sequel started to come out and the culture wars that's been happening since around then anyway, if they were to make Leia the main character and super powerful and awesome, it would honestly probably with the mass audiences make people hate Leia because of the girl boss shit. So I'm so happy they didn't do that to Leia. They just gave us a
she's the one that gets them out of all the sticky situations.
Oh, well, if you actually know Star Wars and you're not like a blind sexist idiot, you would be like, yeah, in the original trilogy, Leia's the one who gets shit done. Like, she's amazing, which George talks about all the time. And he goes, just because she doesn't wear pants doesn't mean she's not a hero. Right? So
exactly.
But no, apparently we haven't had any good female characters ever, according to dumbass people in Hollywood. Freaking stupid. Dude, wait. I got one more thing that I have in my notes. Is the guy who voices Docky the Allstate guy?
He is. Everybody's been making jokes since like episode 2 or 3, actually maybe even 4, that they are not in good hands anymore.
They are not in good hands. Dude, they are not good. Dude, all of his advice, I fucking hate it. It's like he's just
See,
like it'll be fine, it'll be fine, and she's like, what? No.
I saw a thing on Instagram a couple days ago. I wish I had saved it, but it was unfortunately one of those things where, like, when you go to save it, fucking Instagram automatically refreshes, and then it's just lost forever.
I hate.
Luckily,
that.
I got to watch it.
Hate that.
But I forget the creator. They were talking about oh damn it. I'm slightly high, so that my thought just got violently ripped from my fucking head. God damn it. Oh, okay, I remember now. They're talking about Devin and maybe like how they want her to sort of be like a gray Jedi type of character. I know gray Jedi can't exist in canon, blah 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 blah. But like I really love like her master is stuck in the old ways of the Jedi. Like we see in episode 1 where she wants to go and steal the fruit, and he's like, no, we will ask, and we will people will just help us if they're kind. It's like, brother, you need to kind of adapt. And I love like her little dark side tendencies and just like the little
well, she's confused now, right? Like Maul's starting to get in her head. Like,
well, this was even before Maul, because she was like, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of living in the shadows.
Oh
blah,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
that was
blah.
episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah. And like even like when she's being interrogated, like they bring her into the police station, like she's just like, I'm not gonna talk to you guys. Like she's just being a little fucking asshole. But I just love the I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but like the duology of their fucking their chemistry.
He's losing her for sure. Like, you know, like they have a really tight bond, and I like him a lot as a Jedi and a master. I mean, clearly when he like stepped in like the first time and like helped out Lawson and like held up the fucking bridge and was like kicking ass, I'm like, yo, this is a strong dude. He's a good Jedi. And I mean, yeah, he's still stuck in some of his old ways, but then also he's also changing and adapting too in some aspects, because remember when like she was like, oh no, like we need to like help the police and like do this, and he's like, we need to like worry about our survival first. We're no longer keepers of justice and peace. Like we're no longer that. Like that, like our survival is the only thing that matters. So it's like they both are on the opposite sides of like each debate, but depending on the debate, one of them's light side, one of them's more selfish, and vice versa. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, what if Maul turns both of them?
Dude, if Daki goes dark side, I would think he would be extremely powerful.
Bro. I'm really glad you brought up the bridge scene, because I mean, I know I rag on Star Wars Theory a lot of the time, but I did watch his recap video the first 2 episodes, and I really love like the way he described it. Like Maul knows how the Jedi operate. So instead of drawing out the fight and, you know, just exhausting himself and all that, he's like, you know what? I know how these fuckers work. They're civilians. You're gonna help the people who need help, and I can get away.
Yeah,
which
I noticed
love
that
Maul
too.
ending the fights on his own terms, but at the same time, it's like I said earlier, how many more times is he gonna do this, and why like the lightsaber fights are just kind of
he's gonna have to kill somebody.
Stakes.
He's gonna have to kill somebody that has a lightsaber. Like he can't just be killing stupid policemen. You know what I mean? And syndicate members. Like he needs to eventually kill Marak or Daki. Like like that. Like to surely assert himself. Which we know who he is. but to assert himself to the audience that he is that dude, he needs to kill someone with a lightsaber soon. But yeah, I noticed that while I was watching the episode, I was like, oh my god, he's so smart because he's just like, yep, because he can tell. He goes, I know you're a Jedi. Like,
Well,
you know what I
bro,
mean?
you were to go back a year ago, he would have kept fighting Devin and Daki. But he knows, like he knows how the Jedi operate. But like you said earlier, he's more in tune with stuff. He's more methodical. He thinks things through. He's just more clever. You go back to pre-Siege of Mandalore, he's not doing any of that.
He's a
He might
savage.
have thought he was doing stuff like that, but he wasn't doing anything like what he's doing in this show.
No, he's way more methodical. He's thought out. He's patient. He's very patient. But I want to see more about really why he's so hell-bent on an apprentice. Like, at least like in his own words. We can assume, but I want him to
Yeah.
say it in his own words because I can tell the Mandalorian girl is like, is this a weakness of his? You know, like because he's kind of
Yeah, Rook's getting a little
in danger.
Rook's getting fed up with his fucking bullshit about this girl.
No, she is because he honestly is putting them in danger. Like now, the Empire is right where they are because honestly, he can't like let go of this idea of getting this girl.
Yeah, I mean, it started out as getting revenge on the syndicates, but it's evolved, and
Yeah, well, he didn't.
I
anticipate
genuinely
finding
think
her.
it's I think it's the whole like just that whole route of I got to get an apprentice so I can take down my master. I think that
Yeah.
is just the root of it all.
It's so ingrained in him, but it's just that I remember when we were referencing the Rebels stuff with him and Ezra, right? He's like, I'm not a Sith anymore. Right, he's on Malachor to look for the information in that holocron on how to defeat the Sith. So, and I am just blanking a little bit in my knowledge here. I forget if he is still in that mindset at this point, or if that's something he develops later on in the timeline before Rebels. Because, I still forget if he's sees himself as a Sith or not.
That's a good question. I don't even know if like in Clone Wars if they even cover that. Because I know the whole thing with Savage was he was his apprentice. They were gonna take down Sidious, and then Sidious shows up and just fucking obliterates them.
Oh my god, dude! If you want to talk about spreading cheeks, Clark,
but fucking
you went savage on Savage, bro.
Like after that, I don't really remember them covering if he sees himself as a Sith or not. Because even in the Siege of Mandalore, Ahsoka's just calling him Maul. I don't think she calls him Darth Maul.
Yeah, everyone just calls him Maul. But yeah, because and I'm not remembering this incorrectly, right? Like in Rebels, he tells Ezra he's like not a Sith, right? Like
I want to say so. Maul meets Ezra.
Because when I was writing that scene in our screenplay, I was like referencing and pulling from that for as inspiration pretty heavily. Oh, Rav. I'm locked in. 1 hour on whatnot. Talking to myself is more than enough. Laugh my ass off. Dude, Wrath, get in here, bro. I want to hear more about spreading cheeks.
Oh my god.
Let's get Wom in here, bro. Wom.
You probably get him in after a nice little smoke break.
I don't know if you do, though. Yeah, bro. I do. Let's see. But yeah, also I got like some I got a Skywalker Stories video I want to definitely watch when we come back.
Bro, I have fallen off the wagon of watching the Skywalker Stories, Tales Untold,
Oh,
Zenger.
same here. Dude, I haven't really watched any Star Wars or nerdy YouTube in like 2 months. I've
Bro.
kind of like taken like a break. I've been watching a lot. I mean, like right now, NHL playoffs are happening, so I'm watching a lot of hockey stuff. Just for stuff for like work and stuff, watching more stuff about like some financial markets and concepts and stuff because I work in like the financial industry.
I mean, in
So
theory, I should have definitely kind of reworked my algorithm on my Spoonski channel, but
mhm.
I'm not paying premium for 2 channels, especially now that they just rose the price to $15 dollars. Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, "Are you serious, dude?" It's like, "Come on!" And they're like, "It's going to improve the experience." I'm like, "It's already fine." Oh, Rav, yeah, Avs, God, Avs are probably going to win the cup this year.
But fuck was I talking about?
You fell off with like Skywalker Stories and all them.
Oh yeah, fucking like my algorithm is just all over the place, mainly because I'm not paying premium for 2 channels.
Yeah. Let's see. There are. Okay. Wow, he's been cooking lately. First off, the one I want to watch is going to be Qui-Gon visits Darth Vader after he fights with Luke the first time. Then
shit.
Darth Vader bleeds his Kyber crystal after Revenge of the Sith. And then oh my god, I saw parts of this, but this is probably a good one. It's the Duel of the Fates script by Colin Trevorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, these are gas. We got to watch those 3. It's 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 8 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But
Before we go on the smoke break, you
Mhm.
said Duel of the Fates. It doesn't really have to do with Duel of the Fates, but have you noticed that in Devin's theme, I talked about this with Commander Jesse because I've noticed that they like to throw in the little the bits from Battle of the Heroes where it's like they
Mhm.
incorporated that into Devin's theme, and I fucking love it.
Is that because internally Devin is having a struggle between the light and dark?
Absolutely.
That's sick. I mean, like that's just us nerding out about it. Wom, wom, wom. What's up, dude?
What's up, homie?
How are you,
Trying to
man?
spread some sheiks, bro.
Oh, dude, I mean, I'm looking at my Quadinotos.
Ben Quasimodo Cheeks Spreadtorius.
Oh my god.
We hitting blunts, boys. We hitting blunts. Blunts for the boys. Boys with the blunts.
Oh damn, dude. Is that a black and mild with a wood tip?
It's a black and mild with the vacuum tip, but you know about that? Fuck out of here, bro.
Damn, dude, you got it like
That's an
that.
ultra filter, bro. He ain't getting
I'm
no
about
tar in
to
his
fill my.
lungs.
I'm about to fill my fucking Owala bottle with fucking beer, bro.
Damn, dude, cerveza, modelo, eh?
Ein Bier, yeah.
IPA?
Are you finally out of the German brews?
No, I found 2 more in the fridge.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was 4 deep on this shit last night, bro.
Damn,
Biffing.
dude.
We were biffing. Sorry, I'm Chris Kyle sniping on eBay right now, so just give me a second.
Oh man. Well, good stuff, dude. Dude.
My bit's better. Go fuck yourself. Bro, who the fuck wants this? Please tell me. That will haunt my nightmares. What the fuck is that?
That's the fucking
Oh,
owl from
that's the
Skeleton Crew.
that's the
Owl
owl from
Punch
Skeleton.
from
Actually a sick
Skeleton
character.
Crew. She is a sick character, but like that will haunt my soul.
Oh yeah, dude. Like yeah.
Hot
It's a
Toys. Where's the
crazy
life
character
size
design.
Kim figure?
Oh, we want to talk about Hot Toys? Well, I didn't get a Hot Toy
Bro,
today. but we get something.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous of this shit.
What is?
You're gonna fucking love this shit.
Is that a Boba Fett figure?
Maybe.
Yo, dude, Empire.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. I'm so fucking jealous of Wrath, and I don't even like Boba Fett like that.
Oh, nerd, did you send Raph a picture of those Boba Fett jackets I saw in Japan?
I will have to go back and get them.
Sickest varsity jackets ever.
You know what concerns me is there was definitely some fucking like extra broken like looking ass pieces in this box, but I can't find where they're from. There's this piece,
Okay, that looks random.
and then there's this piece that you can barely see, but it looks like a tip of a jetpack. But
Ah,
homie's jetpack is cooking. I have no idea where any of that shit fell off from. Nor do I give a
They
shit.
kind of look like little pegs to like snap it in like on the base, but
Yeah, but the only peg is this.
but yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh,
It looks like the fucking the Unleashed figures where it's only got the one peg on the foot and they don't fucking stand up very well.
that's actually sick.
yeah. Check out the
What a Wampa
IG
skull?
post if you want a better photo of that. But let me see if I can.
Dude, that's so cool.
Oh,
Where'd you get that? eBay? Yo, that's so sick. Nice,
Dude.
dude.
I fucking love that thing.
thing is so sick. I got a fucking deal on that. That was Facebook Marketplace last night. Doom scrolling, and I saw this. I saw this fucking sideshow, or not sideshow, Gentle Giant, and I was like, all right, I'll click on it because it said enter the page to see the price, and I was like, all right, I'll go see. It's probably because I've seen these floating around. They run you about 200 to 200 to like 275, and she had it listed for 215.
Wow.
No, this one wasn't the 215. This one was listed at 170. And then I woke up this morning and she bumped it down to 150, and I was like, okay, motherfucker, try to move it. So I was like, yo, 125 cash. I'll be there in 45 minutes. She goes 130. I said, you're fucking yes. Let's go.
Oh my god.
But I full sent on that. You know the crazy thing is, so I don't know if you've been locked into the Wrath of Mandalore lore. I hit a deer on my way back from Lexington.
Yo, fuck.
Fucked the entire radiator, fucked my bumper, fucked my hood. $9,500 in a month later. My car is fixed, and I got it back this week on Wednesday. I'm sitting in the fucking parking lot unboxing this to make sure that it's fucking complete. And this bitch, I'm parked off. I park on you'll ask my wife, I park far as fuck away from everybody so that nobody can fuck my car up.
I can confirm Wrath parks the farthest away from everybody.
I parked in the fucking boonies on the side. There's not even a fucking storefront in front of me. This bitch pulls up in her truck in Maryland. Granted, I shouldn't have gone to Maryland, but I need this figure because Maryland drivers are fucking shit. She backs into the spot in front of me, and all of a sudden I just feel,
oh god.
and
Brother, no.
I took my glasses off like this, and I literally just fucking Darth Maul screamed because I just got my fucking car back. She gets out. It's this fucking. I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm trying not to get your show canceled.
Thank you.
She gets out. She's like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, well, let me see what the fucking damage is because she's in a Ford pickup truck. Get out, and by the grace of this beautiful man and God, there's not even a fucking scratch on my bumper. So I looked at her and I said, you got really fucking lucky today because I would have fucking crashed the fuck out if you just damaged my bumper. I got my car back 3 days ago. I'd probably be in a jail cell right now if that fucking shit got fucked up.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's awful though. That's terrifying.
But yeah, great story. Better figure. Trying to figure out where that shit fell off. Don't see anything.
I mean, maybe she just threw him in there because she thought it was part of it. And she
Well,
just
what I'm
wasn't
thinking
yet.
pieces of Rat's car. He just doesn't know it.
What I'm thinking too is it could just be like pieces that have fallen in during production. Of the
Probably.
figure.
I mean, if it looks good, it looks good. I mean, none of those pieces really stuck out to me as like, yeah.
Nah, we're chilling. We're
You're
being
good.
chilling. This is so fucking sick. I'm sleeping with this tonight. I also really want to. I've been working on my sketch stuff, so like I really want to get into being able to sketch stuff. I want to sketch this fucking figure, bro. This is so sick. Just standing on a fucking dead wampa skull with like fucking blood behind it.
Yeah, that's sick.
I got a pretty cool figure
That's sick, dude.
from
you
Mr.
call me?
Ort himself. I said I got a pretty cool figure from Ort himself.
Yes.
Whenever he went to Japan. I've shown it on the Broken Tusk, but we'll show it again. First official Hot Toys figure, technically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
is
I
it
was.
like Bustables, like the new Bustables?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like they're like I've been seeing these pop up more. You know, it's like they're like kind of trying to come up against Funkos. It looks like, you know, and but yeah, I was in Shibuya and they had this ginormous Star Wars pop up store, and there was so much shit. I got a bunch of stuff, but it was like I saw that and I was like, I thought of you because you already sent me some stuff before. So I was like, all right, I owe you, even though one of them was a Riva fucking figure. Awful. But dude, yeah, it's a dark side Anakin, but with a red saber. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, bro. I fucking love it. And what's funny is I had no idea that those things existed, and I had no idea what it was. He was just like, "Hey, I'm sending you something from Japan." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I brought it all the way home. But yeah, dude, you got to show Wrath the Boba Fett varsity jackets I found there. I didn't buy them, but sweet cards.
I'll definitely send them to him.
Out of 25
yeah.
and 50.
Nice.
I showed these to the boyos last night, but I got a nice little fabric relic from Fennec Shan.
Nice.
We can make something happen.
Yeah.
then,
the star of the book of Fennec Shan.
66 out of 99.
See,
Elon Sleaze Bagano. You want to buy
bro,
some death sticks?
You're flexing, but
why do you have a card of Sklee?
But I got this for Ryloth. Okay.
Nice.
For Ryloth. I got a whole bunch of shit coming in eventually.
I mean, if I really want to flex, I'll show this beautiful picture of the 3 sexiest men in the galaxy. That me and Wrath got taken at Galaxy.
That is sexy. That is
Yeah,
very sexy.
You know what's really sexy is I have that same photo, and then a week later I got a photo of myself, JT, Daniel Logan, and Tamora Morrison. Sklee was supposed to be in there, but he slept all day.
Classic Sklee.
Yeah. I don't blame him. I know what he was going through, so.
Fucking Bryant.
Well, we still have time left in the stream, Bryant.
You know, as a matter of fact.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Well, I think on that note, I can go for a little smoky break.
And then we'll come back and watch some YouTube videos to react to, because the 3 I have lined up here are pretty sick, but I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 more we might want to pull up that are funny.
Yeah, I mean, I would normally have some Zenger videos, but maybe I'll go and scout some while we go smoke.
Sweet. So what, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Well, I got the. It won't let
Timer.
me upload the video on here, so I got to share my screen and play the video.
All right.
But we got the
Well-
smoke break video.
Since I'm not smoking, I'm gonna chug the rest of this fucking beer that's 50% right now.
Okay. And then so we'll be back
Chug,
in a
chug,
few minutes.
chug,
Chug, chug, chug.
All right, we'll be
That
back,
party
guys.
last night was off.
Well, until these fuckers get back. I'm back. I will do some scouting live for some Zenger videos.
You're
Near.
sorry about that. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's see. I'll share my screen. Allow. Share. All right, this one I didn't watch it. I saw like the thumbnail for it, like on Instagram. Like I was just scrolling through it, and this one is. And can you hear that? Here.
Might help if I actually put it up on screen. Yeah, I would turn it down a little bit.
Okay, let's see. All right, yeah. So Qui-Gon Jinn visits Darth Vader after his fight with Luke Skywalker on Bespin.
There is a great disturbance in the Force. The young rebel who destroyed the Death Star. I have no doubt this boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker.
If he could be turned, he would become a powerful ally.
Can it be done?
He will join us or die. Join me, and I will complete your training. We can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. I'll never join you!
This looks
This is
fucking
wild.
sick. This looks freaking insane. I'm back.
This baby will change our lives.
Our baby is a blessing.
Dude, I need to know what fucking program these guys are using.
This one looks the most real I think I've ever seen.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Why ask this of Luke when you know this path brings nothing but pain? The pain you inflicted on him when you cut off his hand.
He is all I have left.
How would she feel about the man standing here right now? The man who stood in this very spot, in fear of losing her and her unborn child.
That man is dead.
Because you refused to let him out. But there is still time. And I know that time will come.
Time cannot undo what I have done.
No. It cannot. I took you as my Padawan, Anakin. But I was taken from you before I could train you. Before I could walk beside you. as I promised I would. Had I been there, I would have taught you what every master teaches their apprentice. Feel your fear. Do not run from it. Do not hold to it. Let it pass through you, what the living force leaves behind.
Pause
That
it
is
real
the
quick,
path a
Outer Rim.
Jedi walks.
I just want to say, one, even though it's a fan film, I'm still not a fan of Qui-Gon actually embodying a Force ghost. And two, this shit makes me want to go watch Empire Strikes Back right now.
Me personally, I think it could be improved if he was talking about spreading her cheeks.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for more cheeks. Dude, it looks so good. I can't believe how real it looks. I mean,
Well, believe it, because it is real.
I kind of like that Qui-Gon saying that if he was there, Anakin would not have turned this way.
You goddamn right.
You can't change the past, but there comes a moment for every soul when the will to protect what is truly precious becomes a force strong enough to break even the most binding chains, even if that act is the last. Your son's refusal is a chance to rediscover who you truly are. The chosen one. May the Force be with you, Anakin.
And also with you, Mr. Gut Wound.
Mr. Gutwound. See it. Wait, nerd, you sent some, right?
Yeah.
I can send one.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Are you seeing it? Oh, no, you're not. No, I'm done.
My actions have long since eclipsed my humble origins.
And yet you raise it all with a last-second pitiful redemption.
You trained fallen Jedi yourself. Why pretend it bothers you?
None of them ever lived up to my brother. I've seen what the Jedi leave behind. Hesitation.
So what? I spend a lifetime slaughtering children, then regret it at the end, and the Force forgives me. What is so wrong with that?
A lot of things.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
True Sith would seek their revenge to the very end.
Or accomplish it in their lifetime.
Real brave of you to refuse any character development. Hunting the same guy your entire life for the same reason.
Don't even get me started on you.
You weren't even worth mentioning in my Plagueis thesis.
Which was very well written, by the way.
My time as a Jedi is the reason I even know about my power.
And you'll never be able to break that part of you. That's why you'll never truly be Sith.
My actions have long since...
That was hilarious, and it was also really good. That is kind of crazy, I guess. Maul and Vader spend a good portion of their lives going after the same guy.
For the same reason.
Actually, yeah.
Literally. He cut off their legs and then they want revenge.
He cut their legs.
I do want to say I think that stranger voice was kind of bad.
A little bit.
Pretty robotic.
I thought it was Dirge for a second because I turned it off screen for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Hey, R2, record this for me quick. I'm gonna hit a sick flip.
What do you mean you can't?
Oh dear. R2's memory archive appears to be completely full.
Full?
How's that possible?
Are you sure his last owner's memory wiped him?
Now that I think about it, we never did. He might have decades of invaluable information stored in there.
According to his system logs, R2 currently contains approximately 40 years of galactic political blackmail. Let me just...
Dad?
Me's pretty sure bribing the senators be against the law.
Senator Binks, those were not bribes. They were strategic donations.
Your father ran a political bribery ring.
Well, duh. How else are you supposed to get shit done?
What's this one?
Padme, we can't keep... Shut up and kiss me.
Damn, who are they? They're hot.
I believe those are your parents, sir. They do have very nice asses, though.
Are they spreading cheeks, bro?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely spreading cheeks.
My actions have...
Hold on. Do we have more?
I sent a non-Star Wars clip that we could watch.
I did send one more. It's about the Darksaber from Zinger.
Word. Okay, I'll
No,
put it
it's
on.
not.
Do you have to flaunt that thing everywhere we go?
I keep telling you to take it.
No, I have to fight you for it.
Well, then sit on my face or something.
What?
What?
I'd sit on your face for it.
Who the criff are you?
Maul.
The Darksaber is worthless to you, my dear. A meaningless trinket Mandalorians pretend matters.
No, it's not.
It is. You should give it up immediately, preferably to me, so I can dispose of it.
About time someone offered.
Whoa. Anyone but him, Jaren.
And who deserves it then? You? Your entire civilization collapsed in a matter of months.
Yeah, after you started leading them.
The point is, Lady Kryze, that sword brings nothing but failure.
Then why do you want it, if it's so cursed?
It has sentimental value. With it, I finally enacted my revenge on Kenobi.
He murdered my sister with that blade.
And you still want it?
Don't concern yourself with who murdered whom. Concern yourself with whose hind is more appealing.
You got issues, dude.
Do you have to flaunt?
Wait, was he literally talking about spreading cheeks?
Yeah, he was literally talking about spreading cheeks, bro.
It's coming up too often now. Okay, wait, Wrath, you sent
You
one?
know, the nostalgia's really wearing off.
Yeah, he sent it in the private chat on StreamYard.
It's not Star Wars related. Looks like here. Let me see.
Where should I go?
Go down to the draw bar. Keep going. There. Yep.
Should I go back a little bit?
No. Keep going. Keep going. Here. A little bit back. Like a minute. A little bit. There we go. This is a good part. Nah, just let it run.
We have to keep watching.
Nah, but it's pretty much just
I'm done with that. Okay.
Education.
When was that made?
Like the fucking 80s.
Dude, that is so wild. When did
That's
you,
like
how old were you when you saw that?
What's the guy that does those Meat Canyon. He's like OG Meat Canyon.
Oh my god.
That aired on British television.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's actually I've never seen that before.
It came out in 2005.
Oh, what the fuck?
The Mighty Boosh, The Legend of Old Greg, came out August 23rd, 2005 in the United Kingdom.
All right, never mind. Okay.
Man. Yeah, I've never seen that. That's a new one.
Now you just got to drop a tab and go watch it again.
Just all the way through.
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Dude, no fucking way.
I'm fucking peeking. I'm peeking.
If this stream gets 600,000 likes, we'll drop tabs of acid and watch old Greg.
I hope nobody watches this stream.
Watch this be the fucking viral fucking stream.
It will be after I make a clip of it, boy.
Do you love me?
Are you playing your love games with me? Come on now.
The threatening, like, sexual motivation of old man Greg is fucking ridiculous.
Speak, brother. Speak.
It actually made me feel so uncomfortable, and that's like awesome. Like,
You like when old Greg shows you his downstairs mix-up?
that was ridiculous. Oh man. Well, I am
cooked.
Done. I'm cooked.
I've been cooked.
I'm just getting started, boy.
Well, guys.
Okay, bye. Fuck you.
Bye. No. No, this was awesome though. This is great. Nerd. We'll talk about when we're gonna have next stream. Hopefully, we got more Maul episodes that we will be loving and going deep on.
Well, we got 4 more episodes, so
I'll show you 4 episodes, boy.
That's gonna be my
Hey, Art.
my nighttime demon.
Hey, Art.
What, Wom?
Do you love me?
I want to pretend like I didn't hear that, old man Wrath.
Do you think you could ever love me?
It's not how it works.
You saw my downstairs mix-up.
It's more like an exposure.
I'm all Greg.
Heard it like 89 times.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, that is going to be stuck in your head for the rest of your life. You're welcome.
anytime you meet somebody named Greg, there's just gonna be a little voice in the back of your head.
I know like 2 guys named Greg too.
Congrats.
Well,
You're fucked.
I hope in the next meeting at your job you meet somebody named Greg, and there's just a little voice in your head that goes, "I'm old Greg."
Oh God.
What you doing in my water sport?
You ruined it for me.
Before we get out of here, I just came across this funny, I think it's funny meme. It's got Maul up top. Says Maul says anything. Devin, he's out of line, but he's right.
That's how I'm feeling right now with Devin. Like she's like, I kind of see his point of view. So we're halfway through the season. What are the odds Devin actually becomes Maul's apprentice?
0.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wanting to say she does, but I'm not opposed to the theory that I proposed earlier that neither of them, like, she doesn't turn, or fuck it, maybe even Docky turns, and she's the one that's like, "What? No!"
Yeah.
No,
but then Docky dies.
I think they both get clapped.
That'd be some shit. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, they're going to be doing George's sequel treatments," and then Devin just dies in the last episode of season 1.
Here's my thing.
That'd be wild.
I don't think Docky makes it out the season. I do think that Devin does, because why else would they release her lightsaber at Disney?
Oh yeah, no, they totally want her to
New
be a
female
recurring
character.
Nah, she's gonna be in season 2. Trust. I think whatever ends up happening with her is going to be a lot more of a long burn than anybody thought.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean, the animation world is doing really well. So, yeah, adding more animated projects. I mean, you could always bring her live action one day in the future, but there's a lot more characters that need to maybe see that first.
Right.
But I like her. I like her. I like Daki. Maul's great. I mean, even Marak. Fucking Marak, dude.
I think
Good
sooner
old fart
for where I
plug.
stand on her.
Wrath doesn't like Devin unless she's kicking ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's literally like last episode, he was like, "Oh damn, I'm starting to like Devin," because she was like holding her own against Marak, and then he like bitch slaps her out of the fight. He's like, "Oh, never mind, I don't like her."
It's like, bro, why are we going to go through the trouble of making another strong female character and then her be weak shit?
Yeah. But what if she actually like gets into the dark side and actually starts to grow and be so much stronger with actual training?
Such a fucking like cop out way of developing a character.
In what way?
Like, bro, for her to become Talon, like it's too easy. It's just too easy.
How would you want Talon introduced?
Not being a bitch in the beginning.
Would you want her like in this time period, or would you want it like different time?
I honestly would rather have it like later. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's a really good question, but I don't know. It's just like, bro, like the thought of her turning into Talon is just so fucking lame to me. Like, I don't know. It's just lame.
So it's like, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it. Where it's like, so do you want Talon's backstory to not be she was a Jedi? Like you want it to be something else? No, right?
I want her to be like a fucking Dathomirian survivor that like stumbles across paths with Maul and then he takes her under his wing. What I would ideally, like if I were to think about it and plot it out, right? If I'm writing this story, Devin's fucking gone. She gets cooked by Vader. And Maul's watching that. And then Maul, maybe this is, where he goes to I think what? He was in Malachor after this, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like down the timeline in a few years. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he crosses paths with her on his way there or at there. I don't know, like something like, bro, like if we're going to have somebody who's going to be trained as quote unquote a Sith apprentice of Maul, right? Even though he's not really like a Sith, like I want her to just be a brutal fucking bitch.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't want her to be like, I used to be good, now I'm bad.
The Empire hurt me. Now I'm bad.
Oh, I'm angry, man.
It's just fucking lame, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid.
Hello.
Someone didn't turn their phone on fucking silent before getting on the podcast.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting a fucking call at 10:07 on a fucking Saturday night. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process on that. Oh my fucking god. Stop fucking calling me. I can't have anything nice, guys. I'm gonna turn into fucking Sith apprentice and fucking start killing people.
I think that's a good place to call it.
I think so
Who are we
too.
calling?
Someone's calling you, dude.
Quadanero.
They want to spread those cheeks.
I want to hear you like Ben Quadaneros.
Oh, dude, what if you had Ben Quadaneros talk like him? That'd be hilarious.
I feel like I need to sell my Ben Quadaneros sketch card now. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is my phone blowing up for?
Oh my god.
My phone's been dead as fuck all day, and then fucking 10:07. We're getting fucking summons to a court appearance or some shit. Oh,
It's that lady with the Ford pickup truck. She wants to
fuck her.
She
Fuck her.
wants, she
Her
wants to
stupid
go to
not
court.
even that fucking drive.
She wants to pay you back for your car.
Yeah, you know, you pay back, you can go fuck yourself, bitch.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for a post on the next time sessions will happen. And have a good one. Go check out Ort. Go check out WOM. 1 second.
I will start posting again at some point. I think I'm gonna watch more Mall and make something.
If you're coming to ICC, use code WOM10 or SWN10 to save money on your tickets. That is including VIP. Hope to see you there. Probably won't see Outer Rim there, even though he lives where ICC be. He don't like to hang out with us. He likes to go across the country a lot of the time. So when could be hanging out, he likes to be an adult instead of a child. It doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry,
Guys.
I want to come.
Use WOM10 or they're gonna fire me.
All right, Joe. Have a good one.
Munchies I have. To the temple kitchen. I must go.